PurpleFrog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. It is Monday. We've been challenged by a new challenger. A new challenger has entered the field. This is Rinley, sometimes known as the Nerd, who has sent in a true crimes challenge. I'm very excited about that true crimes challenge. And there are details about each. I don't know where in the world this is going to be, but we're going to find it out. So let's get right into it. Here we go. This looks like a fairly typical, like, exurban American community, really. Could be like Detroit, Cleveland, Cincinnati. It looks really flat, though, so probably not Cincinnati, but, you know, some type of Midwestern town, perhaps. We're on something at the corner of Cortland. We're on Summerdale at the corner of Cortland. Happy birthday to Jay as I record this. Sagittarius is also birthdayed. There's lots of... Look at all you people. You guys are young. Ugh, it's disgusting. Hold on to your youth. It will be gone before you know it. Let's move down Cortland. Oh, that's not what I thought. I thought it was the bigger street. That was a mistake. Balmoral? We're in the wrong place. Oh, there was a bigger street. I just zipped right across it. Alright. Yay, high rises. That's got to be good. Is there a time limit? No time limit. Perfect. Is it Utah, maybe? Cheap rates. State Route 22, 312. Don't know that area code. Jay is 20 right now. Sagittarius' birthday is in, like, November-ish. I don't have the GeoGuessr overlay stuff on the screen. I don't? It says I do. There's no time limit, so let me blow this up and see what's going on. Oh, it's not being displayed for some reason. Alright. Well, now it won't be, obviously, because I just moved this over there. Hold on. Are there errors? It says there's no errors. I don't know, this seems like it looks like... But is it good? I can't tell, it's so small. It looks like it's there. Am I going crazy? Oh, I am going crazy. Sagittarius' birthday is today as we record this, which means it's too late as you're watching this. If you're not watching it live, which you should be, by the way, over at twitch.tv/PurpleFrogPlays, typically on Sundays. It's a Monday today. It's November 26th. Happy birthday to Sagittarius. Oh, that's Chicago. Oh, that's Chicago. I'm just excited. It's a flag I actually know. Alright, so we're in Chicago. At Cumberland and Catherine. North Cumberland, West Catherine. Okay. I don't know anything about this, but like I said, there will be scripts. Is there like a Cumberland area? That would make it a lot easier. I'll just zoom in. Boy, there's a lot of streets. Okay, let's try and get something a better clue here. 312 is Chicago. Try and internalize that. 312 is Chicago. Listen to me. Oh, there's a bus stop. I can't tell what it is though. The bench said State Route 22. Oh, that's very fair. So we could at least see if there's a State Route 22 nearby. Because Chicago's a little big. Let's just break it down to you and me uptown. Ah, man, you'd think I'd remember the stupid lyrics. I've been singing this for 3 years. I know I'm in the South, right? I'm just looking for State Route 22. How far west could we... Oh my god, we could be way west. Chicago's just too damn big. I wonder what part is actually... Like, when does Chicago end, right? Do they consider Wheaton to be part of Chicago? I'm gonna say no. Simi, what's up? Hello. It's 3 a.m. Welcome to 3 a.m. I saw that on Sunday. Also 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and 6 a.m. It was nearly 7 before I went to bed. Which is why I did not stream on Sunday morning. Naperville is very far out. Okay. That doesn't count then. Alright, 22 is up here in Lincolnshire. I mean, this doesn't seem right. I think they just provide a lot of coverage. We're gonna go north on Cumberland. Although that seems dumb. If this is North Cumberland, the farther south we went, the closer we get to the city center. Although, I did just see we hit Interstate 90. So that helps. Interstate 90 goes all over the damn city. Alright, we'll just start Northwich and kind of move along here. See if we can find a Cumberland. Belmont Gardens sounds like someplace that would have a Balmoral, wouldn't it? We're still in the north. Okay, we're at south. So here's where north becomes south, which appears to be 290, give or take. West becomes east. There's a lot more west than there is east. Look at that. Looks like east isn't until the mile. That's crazy talk. You don't recognize either street. Perfect. Well, look, I'm going to hop on 90, see what exit this is. It's this thing that makes the most sense to me. All right. Cumberland Street is exit number 79. It's the Canadian 79. Did they get rid of the exit numbers? Oh, god damn. Really? Come on. That made things so much easier for me. Well, whatever. We're going to find a Cumberland if we just follow the Kennedy Expressway eventually. I have to zoom in. Your dad used to live in Belmont Gardens. I have to zoom in farther than I am? Oh my god, I do. They're numbered from the west. How can you be 43? Oh, because that's the 94 part of 90. Oh, it's so confusing. Now we're at 44 again. 90, you have to split off a 94, could you? Alright, let's find out where that split happens again. Wait, they're 90 and 94 all the way through. Hold on now. Hold your horses here. What are we over here? We're at 79. Yeah, see? Okay. But we can't be in the north if we're in the south. Damn it! Oh, because we're at 79, not 97. Good lord. Dyslexia is a fun trait for everyone. Cumberland. Cumberland. We're on board. Okay. Balmoral. There's Balmoral. There's Catherine. Alright. This one's good. This is a start. This is a start. We were on Cortland, right? And Summerdale. There's Summerdale. There's Canfield. Where's Cortland? Summerdale's on this side. It does say Cortland, right? It does say Cortland. Am I having a moment? Pretty damn early in the day to have a moment, but alright, let's go up Cortland just to assuage my craziness here. Cortland crosses Catherine at Pioneer. Cortland is Pioneer. That makes no sense. Oh my god, it is. It's Cortland Avenue for like half a tick. That's twisted. Alright, so what was I on? Was I on Cortland or Summerdale? I don't remember. I think I was on Summerdale, yeah? Yeah, and I went east. So I'm like here-ish. It's gonna be good enough for 5,000 points! Lagging like crazy. Man, that sucks. Simi is Bohemian or Moravian? What? Oh, that's the home of John Wayne Gacy. Oh, I guess it's not. I'm going to read it, but I'm chewing. I figured it was inappropriate. You were unsubscribed. That's unfortunate. Now you are. It hasn't said you subscribed again, but these recent events might be a little delayed. I'm not sure how closely they follow it. So anyway, round one. John Wayne Gacy's home. The notorious clown killer's home may have been torn down shortly after his conviction, but the address will live on in infamy. 29 bodies of young men were found underneath his home between 78 and 79. Gacy was eventually convicted for 33 murders and was killed by lethal injection after 14 years of incarceration in May 1994. I remembered when that went down, man. That was crazy. Not the killing part. I wasn't alive yet. But the whole sentencing and lethal injection thing. It's yet again another sort of like, you know, Midwestern suburban home. Does not look familiar to me. Plates are indescript. Nondescript, some might even say. This is 15th Street at Baseline, like Detroit Baseline? Although it's blue. I don't know if Detroit City roads are blue. This also looks a little more northeastern. Ladies, did you know you're out jogging where there's serial killer stuff happening? Baseline is 16th. Oh, wait a minute. Well, but I always have a rule. You go down the hill, right? So down we go. Anyway, Sagittarius, thank you for the sub. 2018 camera, so Pacific Northwest? It could be. I could buy that one too. I wonder what the baseline is. Like, what are we baselining here? Is there some name on the? Let's go see what the name is. It's a church, obviously, but oh, it's not. It's a New Vista High School. What does that say? What valley? Booker? Boulder? Boulder. Boulder Valley School District, New Vista High School. Denver, then. Is that the, what are those, the Bobbitts household? Boulder. Let's see if it's the same Boulder. Boulder. 20th Street. 15th Street. Boulder High School. There's another 15th Street. Baseline. 15th and Baseline. Columbine. Ooh. Never mind. I think I understand what this is now. New ones at California, Pacific Northwest, and Sweden around Östersund. That's what they say about the new cameras. Yeah, they should be covering the U.S. like crazy. Good lord. All the horrible pictures that they've had on those cameras. We were on Baseline, yeah? No, we were on 15th between Baseline and Cascade. No, between Aurora and Cascade. Give me the 5,000. Oh, you jerk! I was right. We were between Baseline and Cascade. Oh, don't doubt yourself. Well, this challenge is ruined. Might as well just turn it off and start over. Kappa. It's JonBenet Ramsey. The death of JonBenet Ramsey shocked America when her body was found in the basement of this Boulder, Colorado home on Christmas 1996. The JonBenet case is one of the most famous unsolved murders in the world for good reason. JonBenet's mother found a lengthy ransom note in the house, and 8 hours later, JonBenet's body was found in the home's basement. She had a broken skull and had been strangled. Her murder is still unknown, though many have their own speculations. I'm not going to speculate. That's not my job here, but just a lot of circumstantial evidence. Gloucester, the center of Gloucester. Hope, wealth, and healing. Healing, not hearing. Healing. This looks like the United Kingdom or... Yeah, okay, never mind. Yellow plates. Very intrigued by what this is. It's going to be related to the old man Jack. It doesn't look like the right neighborhood. Especially if we're in Gloucester. Jack was in London. The Fitzlin house is for sale. 35 contemporary apartments. Oh, the apartments are for sale. Got it. Got it. £100,000. Really? I mean, obviously we don't see a floor plan, but it's kind of expensive, don't you think? All right, first off, can we figure out what street we were on? Looked like there was a sign there. There is a sign there. Nope, that's not a helpful sign. Oh, that's a helpful sign. We're on Park Road. We were... Excuse me? We were on Cromwell Street. How appropriate. Simi never answered if it was Bohemian or Moravian. The world wants to know. Cromwell and Park, wherever the heck we are. This is the eponymous Park. I'm assuming we're in Gloucester. It suddenly occurs to me why I haven't been listening to the Big Mix in a while, because I'm pretty sure that last track I had was flagged as copyright as somebody else's stuff. It's definitely Gloucester Park. In Gloucester. Alright, well this is where I have to try and remember where the hell Gloucester is. Southeast, isn't it? I mean, luckily enough, it's not that small, so eventually we should be able to zoom in at a level where we can see it. It's English. I know that much. There it is. So not at all southeast. Where is the park? There's the cathedral. There's Park Street, which is very small and does not at all have the road that I was just on crossing it. Well, that's an interesting little twist, isn't it? Which means, sort of implies, yeah, there's another park. So that was Park Street, this is Park Road, and here's Cromwell. Of course, himself a notorious killer of British royals. Although, to be fair, his hand was probably not the one that swung the axe. 5,000! Fred and Rosemary West's House of Horrors. Horror. Fred and Rosemary West were a British couple that tortured and murdered 10 victims during their marriage. However, Fred murdered 2 other victims before marrying Rose. Oh, so they had like a common interest. 25 Cromwell Street was infamous for being a house of horrors. Rose and Fred consistently abused their children. Rose worked as a prostitute out of the home, and often also prostituted her children to anyone willing to pay. One of her customers was her father. Oh, God. Fred West also raped and molested his daughters. Rosemary had murdered Fred's daughter from a previous marriage, Charmaine, and hid her body in the cellar of their previous home. Another victim of Rosemary was Shirley Robinson, whom she dismembered. Jesus God. The couple also murdered their daughter Heather after she threatened to leave the home and tell of the horrors. Horrors. Her body was found dismembered under the patio. I was saying patio because I was going to say piano, but it's not piano, it's patio. This merely scratches the surface of the crimes, and this address will live in infamy. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, wow. No kidding, wow. Oof. Yikes is more likely. That's 20 minutes already. Oops. Sorry. Looks like we're back in U.S., although the solid yellow line makes me think we might be in Canada. I'm leaving myself open to both possibilities. For now. It's the Playmore Bowl. Old Port's friendliest bowling century. Canada, indeed. 905. I don't know where 905 is. Old Port. We're probably in Old Port. Not too far from the New Port. That is a river. Which could imply it's a tributary of the St. Lawrence? Maybe. Queensbury. St. John's Church. What road are we on, by the way? We're on something street. Main Street. In the Heritage District of Old Port. In Canada. We've had this discussion many times. That is the hidden eye in Canada. Wait, what? That doesn't help. The library is on Brock Street, apparently. You'd figure a main street would eventually have a business district. Tangled Yoga and Activewear. That is a fantastic name for a yoga shop. Well done, I say to you. Niagara Healing Arts. Ooh, okay. Niagara is here. There's Port Maitland. There's a lot of ports. Are any of them an old port? I need an old port and a new port. Okay, yeah, I need a little bit more than that. Main Street, give up your secrets. I will find them eventually. You know this to be true. Just hand them over. Harborside Dental, you're the worst. That's no judgment, actually. They could be very nice. Main Street is crossing a bigger street. Only to one direction. Coming soon. UnionWaterfront.com. Waterfront condos from the mid-2s. Which is, again, about 100,000. Actually, about 150,000, which is about the same price. Okay, so let's compare. This building, the condos in this building, will be about the same price as the ones that were in Gloucester. I don't think either of them are worth the cost. This town is not very big. Spice of Life restaurant. Balzac's Coffee. My neighbor's horn. Beeping in the background. You guys are killing me here. Now that looks more like a canal. I think this is the wrong way. Nope, never mind. It's a perfect way. Port Dalhousie. There it is. There's the Playmore bowling lanes. All right, so there's Main Street. Now, where do we actually start? Started in front of an insurance company. Which would be sort of sweet irony if that were the home of a former killer. All right, so we're on Main, east of Christie Street. East of Christie Street? East of Christie Street. Which is Provincial Road 87, by the way. I ended up going all the way up into here. That's pretty close. It's 5,000 points close. Shadow Stevens. Paul Bernardo and Carla Homolka, Canada's Ken and Barbie killers. The specific address of this couple's home is unknown, as it's been wiped from history. However, Port Dalhousie, Ontario is the infamous town. I may not be pronouncing that correctly. It's probably like Dalhousie or something. Bernardo and Homolka murdered at least 3 victims in the early 90s. However, Bernardo was known for 13 rapes in Scarborough, Ontario during the late 1980s, not 18s. The couple's victims, unless he's a vampire. The couple's victims were Tammy Homolka, Carla's younger sister, Leslie Mahaffey, and Kristen French. The victims were all teenage girls. Tammy was drugged and raped by Bernardo as Carla planned to give him his little sister's virginity for Christmas. This is messed up, man. Tammy choked to death on her own vomit. Leslie and Kristen were both tortured and sexually abused, and these horrors were all filmed. Bernardo actually tried for parole in October of 18, but was denied. Carla Homolka was given a very lenient sentence and is currently free. Really? What have you given me here? This is terrifying. I'm gonna have to put all sorts of warnings on this video. We're back in the States, it looks like. Is there a plaque on this house? Oh, Lizzie Borden. This is Lizzie Borden's house. Which is hilarious. If I knew the Lizzie Borden tale beyond like what she did, I'd know exactly where we were. But I don't. Oh, this is twisted. It's even called Borden Street. Borden and 2nd. On the road to 24,999. I feel like Lizzie Borden was a Mountain State person. But willing to be proven wrong because I do not know. Troy City Tactical, it says. It's the U.S. Eventually, I've got to hit an interstate, right? For instance. Exit 81, which is Plymouth Avenue and Hartwell Street. I'm sorry, exit 6 and 7, State Route 81. What are we on? Do I want to go to... Yeah, I want to go here. Tell me what this is. What are you? 195, Providence, Rhode Island. We're East Coast, so perfectly West Coast. All right, there's 195. Exit 6 or 7 from the west, so Providence. Zoom on in there. There's exit 6. There's Broadway. All right. They were numbered. The streets were numbered. There are some numbered streets. All right, go back. What was this corner? Borden what? 2nd. 2nd Street. 4th, 3rd. 2nd would be over here. 1st, 2nd. 2nd Street. Say what? So it's not that 195. So are we in Fall River? Indeed we are. Well, we could be. There's 4th. There's Borden. We are indeed. The Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast Museum. 5,000 points. Indeed, on the road to 24,999. There it is. You can see the locations as I read about round number 5. Lizzie Borden, August 4th, 1882. This was the day that Lizzie Borden found her father Andrew dead, slumped on the couch, hit approximately 12 times in the head with an axe. Her mother Abby had been killed as well and was in her room with 17 axe hits to the back of the head. Lizzie Borden was the main suspect for these murders. The trial for the murder started on June 5th, 1893. She was acquitted of the crime on June 20th, 1993. Yes, that's 1993. But probably 1893. After her acquittal, she told reporters she was the happiest woman in the world. Lizzie died on June 1st of 1927 of pneumonia, and the full truth remains unsolved. So 1893 would have been when they was committed. But crazy. That was cool. I liked it. Some seriously violent crimes that were on this thing, but there you have it. And if you'd like to play it, hopefully you did before you watched the video. Otherwise, you're cheating. There you have it. Hey, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. If you're not watching on Twitch, come check us out most Sundays at 11 o'clock. You can view my Discord for more details, and the description contains those details. If you're on YouTube, you're going to have to wait for tomorrow because this episode's over. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. Until next time, cheers.